If you like how your bed looks, can you please turn on the flashlight?
I said work. You just said work and you just got done working.
Now you tell how special it is.
We just pulled like almost all the leaves.
Like it's beautiful.
Usually yes/no questions work pretty good with the flashlight. Sometimes it takes a second to work, so you have to repeat your question. Like, don't move on from one question too fast. And just ask them clearly. Tess, did you have any siblings? Turn the flashlight on, if yes. Who's the ghost one? Oh yeah,
No, that's really.
well, I don't know what else to do. Did you guys check out the other?
But it gets a little bit too cluttered. Okay. All right, listen up here, guys. So the shack that you're in, we call this Tessa's shack or Ethel Gill's shack right there. If you're doing the Cabbage Patch as your project or the hauntings for your project, this is a good one. Okay, right behind you, right there, is a picture of Ethel Gill. Okay, and that comes out of the newspaper, 1897. All right, 1897, Butte Minor. That's going to be her picture that's going to appear. Well, who was she and what happened? Well, Ethel was a little girl living in the Cabbage Patch during that time period. Okay, kids used to go down to the dock area, kind of where the Great Butte explosion is going to happen at, and they would beg for food. Well, there was a rumor going around that oranges were being handed out, okay, especially mandarin oranges. Is that going off? Has that gone off yet? Okay, all right. Mandarin oranges were being handed out, okay, down there. So she asked her mom, yeah, she asked her mom if she could go down and get some of those oranges. Well, she never came home that night, okay. Well, a search is going to go out, okay, about a day or two. You know, they're looking for her. Her mother is going to go walking by what's called a water closet. That's known as an outhouse to us. Okay, and she's going to look inside that water closet, and stuffed inside the water closet, kind of hidden away, she could see her daughter's dress. And Ethel was stuffed inside of there. Now, I'm not going to get into details on what happened or anything else like that. Okay, but the guy that did it, he is going to be caught up in Helena trying to do the exact same thing to a couple of other kids. All right, and the people of Helena are going to take him and they're going to string him up from a light pole up in Helena. Okay, so that's what's going to happen there. How do we know it was him? Well, he was in this area at the time of Ethel's murder, and he, you know, the attacks stop after that right there. Okay, but people connect with Ethel. All right. There's been a couple of people that have kind of come in here and really connected with her. Have you ever had any connection with her, Taylor? Has she touched your hair or anything else like that? Okay.
My freshman year.
Yeah.
I know she was connected with my sister.
So.
I don't know what she did anymore.
Yeah, there was an adult who came in here on a tour, and he had a couple of daughters, and he kind of connected with her. He noticed, he started having dreams, okay, about this little girl coming to him, and he saw this blue dress with watermelons on it, okay, in the dream. And so he went into his daughter's closet. He didn't realize this, but his wife had bought a blue dress with watermelons on it for one of his daughters, and it's that dress right there. He brought it back up, stop having the dreams. Okay, she connects. It's nothing scary. Remember, it's a 9-year-old girl, right? Okay, if you can get it right there. That's why there's an orange sitting here. That's why those oranges are sitting right there. Okay, so gals, I'll let you kind of hang out in here if you want. I mean, she was kind of connecting with the guys a little bit earlier today too, but you know, depends on that whole situation. The gals in first period, they were asking her all sorts of questions, and they were asking what color her hair was. She said black. They had said, what color are your eyes? And she said blue. Okay, I'll leave that in here. I'll let you guys kind of mess with that. We need to sign the book. Okay, everybody has to sign the book before we leave here. Okay, so I want you guys to see all of the shacks before we leave. Okay, so don't just hang out here in here the entire time. Taylor, do you want to hang out in here with them? Okay, all right. You can kind of direct it. You've done this before. Malcolm and I will take the rest of these guys here, okay? All right, we'll go open up the other shack.
Why does the number keep changing?